Hi, everybody, and welcome to your messages from Spirit, your guided messages from Spirit. As you know, my name is Linda Williams, and I'm very, very happy to have you here with us today. And so these are all messages that we do every 3 to 4 days, just giving you ongoing guidance from the Spirit realm in whatever is going on in your life at the moment. And so we're going to ask Spirit for a message from the Divine Guidance deck. We're going to ask what is it we need to let go of at the moment. We always have our mystery card, which is the numbers deck. We don't look at that card until the end of the reading. And we have a couple of different tarot decks here too with their messages. And I have a new deck that I found yesterday. I discovered it yesterday. It's the Angels, God and Goddess deck, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And by Tony Carmina Salerno, and the cards are lovely. And I usually read the message from that one. I don't read from other decks, but that one I do because they really are lovely messages. So let's get started, shall we? First thing I'm going to ask Spirit is now, what is it that we, myself included, because I'm part of this, I'm a collective as well. This is not for any particular star sign. This is for all of us who are watching today or together today. And when you're watching this, you will find this video when you're meant to. If you subscribe, of course, you'll get it the day it's released. So that you'll get it maybe at the time that it was done, which is not a bad idea. But if not, well, you will find it. There's no doubt. And it will be relevant to whatever's going in your life. In the case if you were meant to see it, meant to hear the messages, it's not that way. Okay, this is the Divine Guidance deck. What is it that you'd like to, what sort of advice would you like to give us at the moment? Thank you. Okay. Over here. Put this one over there. There's a place for everything. And we're going to ask for the mystery. We're going to ask for the card that we look at the end, the one that doesn't get looked at until the very end of the reading. So this is just a special message from Spirit that's relevant. And look, I'm just wondering if there's one more. Not help but feel there's probably one more. Let's see, shall we? Nope, no, just the one. That's fine. One's enough. One's important. We don't It's finished. What is it that we need to let go of? Let's have a look. Serious spiritual work is a continuous willingness to let things go as they arise. That's interesting because this year I'm going to be doing my psychic development videos for you all. So if you're wanting to grow on a spiritual level, if you're wanting to learn how to work with spirit, meet your team, your guides, teachers, learn so many, many, many things when it comes to walking the spiritual path, please subscribe today because they will be coming out shortly and you'll get notification when they do. So this is about serious spiritual work is a continuous willingness to let things go as they arrive. When you are intuitive, when you walk with spirit and you become more enlightened, you allow things to go. You don't take anything on board because you know it's not good for you. You're resetting your spiritual power. It is the willingness to surrender, wanting to control everything as it arises, the willingness to surrender, wanting to change it, and to have it our way. By surrendering to whatever is cycling up, it eventually appears. By surrendering to whatever is cycling up, it eventually disappears. Whatever's raising its ugly head, if you let it go before it's even gotten there, you'll walk in peace. You'll walk in a peaceful soul, that's for sure. The message of from the Divine Guidance deck, are you living the life you imagined? Make sure you act upon what feels right for you. Follow your own precious heart. It will always be true to you. Are you living the life you imagine? Are you living the life you want? Or are you living your life to please others? Or are you living your life through others or because of others? Are you not happy with your life? Because there are ways of changing that up there, most definitely. That's a beautiful message. And of course, we also have we've got our numbers deck. We've got our And we've also got a message from the angel gods and goddesses. But first thing I want to do is I want to go here with this deck here. And I'm just going to ask Spirit for 3 cards. Now, what is it that you'd like to say to us at the moment? What is it that we need to hear? This initial stage, the new moon, we're in a new moon cycle. Now, what have you given us? I asked for 3, you've thrown out 3. Just want to make sure that they're right. I wanted to make sure they weren't the 3 I had from the last reading. They stuck together. It is a new deck, but no, that's okay. That's good. And so, what have we been given? We have been given the 7 offspring, which is it's a message to be assertive. Don't back down after from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. This is about you standing your ground and sticking up for yourself. This is about you being assertive and standing your ground on everything and anything that's going on in your life at the moment. We're being told here not to back down. Okay, so there could be something that we need to be very assertive about. Could be something that we need to say, no, I've just made up my mind. I'm not going to back down. I've already decided. I feel many of you have decided on something, but maybe it's possible that there are others maybe could be influencing you and trying to get you to change your mind or go a different path. And Spirit is saying, no, you've made up your mind, you're on the right path, so you need to stick with it. We also have the message of the Princess of Summer. So this is about this summer is the heart, our heart. So this is about an emotional experience you could be going through. Maybe it's about being need to be more gentle with yourself, being more sensitive. It's about kindness and just looking after yourself. This is about you taking care of yourself, making the right decisions for you. The princesses are all about messages and news. And we know that the summer is cut, so there could be some emotional news or something that maybe has come in. You could be hearing about something or someone that's causing you a little bit of anguish. This is about communication as well. So how we communicate with others, how we communicate the way that we want to do things. Now, we're not told about being assertive and standing up for ourselves. So now we're being asked to do it in a good way. We're being asked, well, look, yes, we need to stand up for ourselves. We need to be assertive. We need to stick to our guns, but we also need to do it in a good, loving way. So what you say is not the way, it's how you say it, isn't it? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. This could be a new relationship too for some of you, and this could be a new relationship because we do have the cups, and the princess is the page, they refer to the pages, which bring us news, which bring us change, which also about communication. So it's very possible that if you're in a relationship where you're not happy and you've decided you want to walk away, as people say, "Oh, you shouldn't do that. You should give it a bit longer. You should try a bit harder." Blah blah blah. This is saying, well, sometimes we need to make decisions so that we will be happy. You need to be assertive. You need to stand your ground, but you can still do it in a loving way. This is all about handling things in a kind and caring fashion. So when we look at the 5 of Swords, again, this is a situation where we're talking about our mindset. Here, thoughts are our mind, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for you, for you, and for your happiness. There's also about something not being worth the effort. Are you putting the wrong effort into, or you're putting too much effort into the wrong situation? Are you putting too much effort into a job, and they just don't appreciate you? Also, do we need to walk away from a bad association? Do we need to walk away from something that's not good for us? Because we are talking about the 5 of Swords here. And this is about walking away from something or going through our mind and should I be in this situation? Is this good for me? Is this a good relationship? Is this a good choice? If I feel so related to a relationship or a friendship or a job or career there's, we're not in the right place with it at the time. We need to make some changes. So many of us are being told that if you're not happy in the situation you're in, if you're not happy with your career, if you're not happy with the place where you're working and the people, if you're in a relationship, let's say you've given it 12 months or whatever, it just isn't going anywhere and you're not happy. Now is the time for you to make a decision and decide what you want to do about this for the betterment of yourself. So sometimes we have to think about some of the things that are going on around us, because this is all about realizing the things that we do want, but the things we don't want. So we've got to think, well, what is it I don't want? I know what I want, but is this blocking it? This, I know I want this, but I can't have that because of this, because of this person or this situation. And so a time to make some really big changes, especially in how we're thinking about the situation, especially how we're concentrating on something. Realizing that what you thought you wanted, you don't no longer need, no longer good for you. So very, very strong messages here for all of you when it comes to your mindset, and also what is it you really do need to be happy. I'm going to ask for a message from the this deck here. This is the Michael. What's this one? I just know. Anyway, it's okay, doesn't matter. From the yeah, can't think now which one is. It's a lovely deck anyway. It's only one word on each card, but those words mean a lot because they're a message. Sometimes one word is all spirit needs to say. So we're just like to ask, please, could you give us some more enlightenment on these messages here that you've given us today? Just want to get a bit more nice, balance. Love begins. And triumph and success. Oh, wow. So, yep, yep. So now we have underneath the big message of being assertive, standing up for your belief systems and standing up for yourself, we have balance. And this is all about bringing everything into balance. Speaking your truth, uh, relaying what it is you need, what it is you want, trying to bring balance back into your life. If you've been working too hard for a company, they just don't appreciate you. You might be saying, look, this year things have to be different. I need to bring more balance into my life. So this is for you bringing back balance in everything that you do, bringing back balance in every aspect of your life. You see here, he's got the pool. He's got the cups, he's got the pentacles, he's got the swords, he's got the wands. He's trying to bring balance back into all areas of his life. This is the time to do that. But we need to bring balance. We need to have balance in our love life, in our work, in our recreation, in everything, and especially our mindset. And this is the time to start to do that. Bring back balance. Look, for some of us, there's definitely love. This 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 is about the page of the page of cups. Now, the page of cups is also about people bringing in somebody bringing in a loving gesture, or this could be the beginning of a loving relationship. It's also about a new love relationship or emotional experience. So, and also being invited to an event. This can also be invited to an event. So you could get invited to an event, and then if you're being invited to anything over the next couple of weeks, go along, because you could meet the love of your life. So you could meet that right person at the right time. Again, there's a lot of timing in this. So, if you're invited to a party and you think, oh, if you're one of these people who don't like going out much, then go, because this could be the start of a new relationship that will flow beautifully. And look at the triumph around this. Now, this is coming after you walk away from something that's no longer good for you. So we have this message here about, if things are no good for us, we need to walk away. We need to make change. We need to say, no, I'm not going to stay here. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to take my life and I'm going to live the way I want to do it. Realizing that what you want, what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. This is about not putting into the wrong, putting too much effort into the relationship, the wrong job, the wrong situation. And by walking away and saying no, and standing your ground and being assertive, this is what comes of all of this triumph. You're going to come out on top. You're going to succeed. Standing your ground, being assertive, making the choices that's for your benefit, your happiness, be it a job, career, relationship. If you're not happy in those areas of your life, because it's not in January here, we're coming into a time in February where it's a good time to start to maybe look for other areas in our life, like look for a new job, put in resumes, all that sort of thing, because we've got a new moon on the 29th, and on the 1st of February, a couple of days after that new moon, which is a better time, it's a good time for you to start putting out your resumes, going for interviews, looking for new job, new career, whatever. If you're looking to start an apprenticeship, if you're looking to study, it's a good time for you to put in the paperwork or to start, because new moons are new beginnings, and things that are like things that begin on a new moon are always very successful. As long as they're good for you, they're a good thing. You can't really go wrong. So we've got some nice messages here today, but we also have our new angel, angels, gods, and goddesses deck. This new deck that I absolutely love, that I bought yesterday. Like I need another deck. I don't think so. I've got so many decks, you wouldn't believe it. But anyway, this one fell in love with me, and I fell in love with it. And so I'm going to ask Spirit, please. What is it you'd like to say to us this very moment? What sort of a message would you like to give us? So I'm going to take this top card, and because this is the new deck is sticking, I'm going to take it because it jumped up at me, and like he was looking at me, saying, "Take me." So I'm going to do that. However, I am also going to ask for another one because I prefer, with this deck being so new, so stiff and thick, I prefer for my guide to choose. Just going to take the top one. Okay, thank you. Okay, this resonates beautifully. This strength. This is about us being strong. This is the message. You stand up for what you believe. Oh my goodness me. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Don't back down for what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. The two cards tell you exactly the same thing. Stand up for yourself, everyone. Right now, you get this message. Don't be afraid. Stand up for yourself. The God of conflict resolution, you are being encouraged to walk away from the current conflict. There you go. Doesn't this make sense? Those of you who are in a conflict, you know that there's no future here. You know you need to walk away, step away, stand up for yourself, do what's right for you, follow your heart. It's important because your happiness has to be prioritized to number one, regardless. So whatever situation is going on in your life now, you stand your ground. Do not be swayed by others. Follow your intuition. Trust your gut, because that is spirit talking to you. That's how you get. This is how spirit conveys messages to you. This is how you get your messages, your guidance. From the spirit realm is by following your instinct. The God of conflict, goddess of strength, ridiculous, goddess of strength. Let's have a look at that message. The goddess of strength. This is what it says. The goddess of strength says there are times in life when it is best to let go and walk away from certain circumstances. However, you are being encouraged by the universe to stand up for what you believe in with regards to a situation you are currently faced with. The universe is testing your faith and resolve. Stand firm in your belief and your convictions, yet do not allow resentment or anger to fester. It is possible to be both loving and strongly simultaneously. It is possible to be loving and strong simultaneously. You will gain much respect from others by standing your ground. At the same time, you will have broken a long-standing pattern of not standing up for yourself that has affected your life experiences for a long time. Congratulations. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that lovely? And we also have the god of conflict, the god of conflict resolution. So it's being resolved, isn't it? So it's god of conflict, a god of conflict resolutions, which is a very short message. So by drawing this card, you are being encouraged to walk away from the current situation which is causing conflict in your life. Understand that walking away from your situation is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength. We've got the goddess of strength, didn't we? Gee, this is a big, strong, it's a very powerful message for you, isn't it? There is nothing to prove or gain by fighting in this instant. The universe has placed this conflict in your way in order to guide you to your true path. So there's a reason for all of this. Bless all concerned and let go. By detaching from this situation, new possibilities and opportunities open up for you. So by walking away, detaching, deciding that you no longer want to be there, by walking away, you're going to close that door and you're going to open the new door to new possibilities and opportunities. There'll be space then for those things to come into place. It's hard for the universe to bring in new stuff and banging on the door of the old stuff. We're still in the past or hanging on to things that no longer serve us, be it a job, be it a career, be it an apprenticeship, be it anything. If it's not working, you've tried and tried and tried, you have to one day wake up and say, you know what, I've done my best. Now's the time for me to move forward, move on. Okay? And we are under the influence of a new moon at this stage. Yeah, so it's time to start new stuff. Okay? It's time to start new things. Lovely, lovely messages for us all. I hope that resonates with you. If it does, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. As you know, I'm in Australia, Linda. We're in Australia on the Sunshine Coast, beautiful place. I'm very, very blessed, and I love to hear from you. And Spirit just stopped me and said, "What about the number?" Yeah, I've got them. I tell you. Number 2, partnership. Ooh, interesting. Your angel is encouraging you to embrace the beauty of partnership, as it has the power to live in peace and create unity between individuals, ideas, and concepts. By approaching problems with an impartial and empathic perspective, you will be guided towards a more harmonious outcome. Doesn't that make sense to everything we just talked about? Beautiful message, beautiful message. Please give us a like, it would be wonderful. Why not subscribe? We've got lots of goodies coming up for 2025, psychic development, all sorts of things to help you to grow to on a spiritual level. So we'd love to have you as part of that journey. It's all free, and so if you would like to grow on a spiritual level, you'd like to learn how to connect to your spirit guides and teachers, work with them, grow with them, then by all means subscribe and you'll receive my videos that I'm bringing out very, very soon. I'll be starting bring them out on the first couple of days in February, because that's the best time, the new moon time for those seasons to start new ideas and new things, and that'll make them very, very successful. Well, I look forward to hearing from you. Please let me know. I always reply to you, as many of you know. I will always reply to you and get back to you when you leave a message. I'll let you know that I've read your message and that I appreciate it. Appreciate the time you've taken to actually get in touch with me or to sit there and write something because I know you're very, very busy. So until we meet next time, thank you again so very much. And I look forward to connecting from you next time with our messages from spirit. And so until then, bye bye, everybody.